The tricks of these guys look just incredible as a result of their hard, well-coordinated, and perfectly honed teamwork skills. The goal has been achieved. However, the final stage of its achievement was quite painful. In order to believe in a miracle, they needed only a wave of a magic wand, and it seemed that the girl herself did not expect that the wick would light up by pure magic. There's a reason why you can find only the coolest works that simply blow up the brain at a scientific exhibition. We want to show some respect to those who create such masterpieces. The boring show was interrupted by two curvy models who decided to add bright colors to their own performance. I must admit that their synchronous dance turned out to be quite spectacular. Judging by the video, it's better not to mess with this crazy player on the field. Why? You never know what he will do next time. Victory should always be celebrated brightly. Unfortunately, the most interesting things often remain out of the camera's lens. What kind of coordination is it necessary to have, or how to be lucky in life to return to the horizontal position so quickly after a crushing fall? This old man should have looked around better when crossing the road, but only if he still wants to live to a very old age. Here is a good example of why any water sport should also have traffic rules. And this is exactly what a human anthill looks like in one of Tokyo's busiest intersections. Who would have thought that a fish jumping right into the boat could lead to a real disaster? It's just incredible luck. It's time for a great celebration, guys. It turns out that wild sheep have very well-developed spatial perception, since one individual could so perfectly calculate its jump and crushing blow. To run away from that scary place during strong waves as soon as possible was one of the best decisions in her life. A flying wheel detached right during the race and can become a great danger for people around the track. As we can see, it decided to return to its place and not create problems for anyone. And this man demonstrates his archery skills by throwing tiny objects and hitting them with arrows. It's quite impressive, don't you agree? And here is another super accurate genius whose skill can only be envied. It seems that changing the transport means does not really affect his rider skills. As they say, all accidents are not accidental. Otherwise, how can you explain that a fire truck was passing by the car that suddenly burst into flames? The man on the motorcycle was clearly born in a shirt. No matter what they say, people will remember his broadcast for a long time. It seems that his dog had its own special purpose. In a few seconds spent on the field, she made a perfect save. Such a rainbow waterfall could be formed in nature only if many factors came together. The strength of the wind, time of day, and of course, the gravity of the water. The synchronous rise of these two players caused much more reactions from the audience than the fall itself.